I was coming out of a bad depression around 2019, and I was like, in 2020, I'm going to get out more and make new friends. Bless my heart. I mean, the good news is this is why you saw like the streamer renaissance around there, content renaissance. I think Twitch saved a lot of people because they needed some sort of group environment, just something. Right. And like a lot of stream communities have Discords. So you actually can interact with people in VCs and stuff. Right. It was like so huge. I feel like the people that spent a lot of time on Twitch or at any online active real time kind of communities like that, they fared a lot better through that time period than people who did not, for sure. I think that was like a really, really, really good thing for a lot of those folks. Probably a lot of you here spending a lot of time just kind of in online communities. So you don't go like insane during that time. But yeah, that was when VTubing really took off. It was Among Us. It was like NoPixel 3.0. All of those kind of popped off at the same time because of COVID. So many different online communities, man. That's why when people are like, oh, streaming's dying right now, content's dying right now. First of all, it's not. Second of all, are you comparing it to the COVID era when everyone was home and needed something to watch? Like, we're doing fine. Or I know a lot of streamers that are like, oh, my numbers have dipped compared to, 5 years ago. And I'm like, well, what happened 5-6 years ago? Ask yourself. Like, think carefully. Think carefully about that. I don't think we need to feel bad about that. If anything, we need to be like, yay, people can go outside again. That's cool. That's good. I don't know. Not that big a deal, right? Curve is starting to actually trend back up from the post-COVID drop. Yeah, because you know what it is? Literally, it's just COVID era kept everyone at home, so they all watched instead of going outside. Then that era sort of ended, but people didn't have a lot of money yet. So they could go outside and touch grass like by bending down and touching it, but they couldn't really go on as many trips or do as many expensive things, whatever, because money. Then when they got their jobs kind of back after COVID, or, they were in a slightly better situation, money's still tight, but at least people have enough to like go do that one weekend trip or something, a lot of people. So then that's when you really got the post-COVID dip for some content creators seeing like their numbers sink or whatever, is because people now could actually, like years after COVID, build up enough to go do things. And now that that's out of their system, they're back home watching a lot. They're back to like a much more normal schedule. So that's kind of why it's like back on the uptick now. Things always need to like go up and down a bit until they normalize. We're still above the projected numbers Twitch had for this era back in 2019. Yeah, exactly.